Hi, have you ever experienced the miracle of birth yourself, either through having your own child or from a close family member or friend? Because for me, every time that I see the birth of a child in a movie or in a commercial, it takes me right back to the times that I gave birth. I had three pregnancies that ended in three healthy babies, and it's such a miraculous event. And every time I see that, I'm taken right back to those moments. The first moment that you make eye contact with your child, the first time that your child's tiny hand grabs tightly to your pinky and holds on so strongly, and you think, wow, what a grasp, what a strong grip this child has. And I began to think about the miraculous event of birth and the development of the baby while in utero. So I did a little bit more research, and I wanted to share with you today my findings of developmental fetuses during pregnancy so that you may be able to focus a little bit more on those stages and bond even earlier with your child. The first stage of pregnancy is simply called the first trimester. It's from conception to about 3 months. There's a lot of things that are happening. The first thing that I found in Saladin's Anatomy and Physiology is that by day 22, the first heartbeat can be noticed in the fetus. Day 22 is before 30 days. It's before most moms even know they're pregnant. And during that time, you already have a heartbeat in your child. The major blood vessels have begun to develop at about 6 weeks. The circulatory system has started. At 8 weeks, not only are the bones forming, but you can also see brain waves and also have the formation of eyes in your child. And at the end of the first semester, in about 12 weeks, all vital organs have been formed, according to BabyCenter.com, and even the fingernails, toenails, and hair have begun to grow. So in 3 short months, it's got a heartbeat, circulatory system, and bones have begun to grow. And now that it's begun to look like a little human, we move into the second trimester and it begins to act like a small human too. The second trimester is from 4 to 6 months. If you were to have an ultrasound during that time, you may even be able to see your child begin to make sucking motions with its mouth or have grasping reflexes with their hands. They're beginning to develop those skills according to Saladin's Anatomy and Physiology. The baby's also large enough that mom is going to start feeling movements on the outside and possibly dad as well. Merck's home manual says that you can also identify the sex of the child during the second trimester. So you're going to find out if you have a boy or a girl, which makes it just a little bit more real. And if for some reason there had to be an emergency birth, at the end of the second trimester at 24 weeks, the baby has a very good chance of survival according to Merck's home manual. Now we move into the third trimester, which is the last 3 months of pregnancy. You're getting ready on the outside world for baby to come. Maybe you're getting ready to decorate the baby's room or have a baby shower so that you have all the things you need to prepare for baby to come home. Well, those last 3 months is a lot of development time for your baby as well. He or she is getting ready for life in the outside. At the end of 40 weeks, I'm sorry. There's lots of moving around. The mom becomes much more uncomfortable. The arms and legs of your baby is filling out. It's gaining weight. It will gain quite a bit of weight in this last trimester, and mom may also as well. According to BabyCenter.com, the baby has begun to practice urination, and its bones are actually producing its own red blood cells, preparing for life outside so that it doesn't need mom for any of its functions. So at the end of 40 weeks, the average baby will be 7 pounds and 20 inches long, states Merck's home manual. And at the end of the third trimester, you're going to have birth. The baby's going to arrive. It's going to be an exciting time for you. And it's a great start to the rest of its life. Such a miraculous event has gone on, and I hope that reviewing those stages of development will help you to bond more with your child and experience and enjoy the birth experience even more. Thank you.
Questions?
Okay, my questions are, I don't really know how to conclude that very well, so I know I need to work on my conclusion. Am I citing my sources well enough? And am I talking too fast? Because I feel like I'm rambling. And I'm hoping that I'm using my note cards well and I'm making good eye contact. So if you could let me know, please. Thank you.